Hi everyone. So, what am I going to do today? I am going to do a half and half. We're going to do a past life reading, but intuitively I feel like it's going to be talking about twin flames. If nothing else, soulmates. I do feel like it's going to be talking about romance. So, if you're not in the mood for romance, then it may not be your gal. But, what do I know? Right now, I feel like it's going to be about romance. I feel like it's going to talk about twins. I definitely feel called to do this reading. I felt it since I moved in with my twin. And, yeah, so we're going to do it. So we're going to do a mix of cards. We're going to use the Past Life Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. We're going to use those. We're going to use, I think, the Psychic Tarot. And who knows, we might use the Good Tarot, but we're going to use the Past Life Tarot as the base, okay, of where we're at, where we were. Is something unresolved that needs resolved? Maybe I just need to hear our story. So, as always, take a moment and just let your mind go, right? Just let your mind go. This is for all signs, all people. I guess you don't even have to be a person. I feel like if you're here, it's because you're meant to be here. Even if you question it for a minute. I highly recommend sticking around to the end. Mainly because I feel like that is where our true guidance comes from. The beginning is really about finding out, it's the beginning, it's the opening of the story, so, but that is totally up to you. And let's begin. For some of these, we may read from the book, we may not. We'll see. So, we have Egypt flipped up first. Well, it actually flipped up, Egypt. So I feel like this is definitely a destination. We have phobias. I don't know why I'm thinking snakes all of a sudden. Like, does Egypt even have snakes? So what am I thinking? But that's what came to my mind. But this is about phobias, right? So phobias really is about, well, not necessarily that it holds me in place. It's going to be up to me whether I move beyond it, right? But you can see that she's got a little fear in her eyes. We have communal living, and we have mother. Someone could have very well been afraid of getting pregnant back in these days, for whatever the reason. Definitely doesn't feel like it was a time of abundance. And I don't know, I feel like I'm in a period where, you got to do what you got to do. It may have also been a time period where, where a lot of our men had to left. And it left, I don't know, I'm just picking this up, guys. It just feels like it left the women really defend for themselves. And it just feels like it was a very, very difficult time. Now, I'm horrible in history, so I'm trying to think. Egypt, it almost feels like different places, but yet we have Egypt. Maybe this is where the men had to go. So what I want to do is I want to take a row of Psychic Tarot underneath. I notice there is a boy and a girl, but I'm noticing that the girl is the one that has like the phobia. It smells like she's praying. Okay. We'll see how this reading goes. I really have zero expectations on it. So, what comes out, comes out. You're like, oh, great. So, we have Love Begins coming under Egypt. We have heartache and loss, which is the Three of Swords coming under this woman with these phobias, right? And we're definitely talking about a love here, right? It feels like a great love. The only thing I'm just not connecting yet is her in Egypt. They don't seem, number one, she's very fair skinned. They don't seem the same. We have Wisdom, which is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is coming under communal living. This could certainly be I almost feel like there is something that is expected from the female, like at a certain time. And then I'm noticing, like, here's this mother by herself with all these babies, right? Taking care of these babies. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. But what I am saying is there doesn't seem to be much to go around, right? And for some reason, this female over here, she's feeling it. She doesn't want to be part of it. Also, she's definitely connected to someone that she loves, right? Someone that she is kind of in anguish over. And then you have the Hierophant showing up. And I really can't tell right now if it's a good energy or maybe not so good energy. We have Fertility comes next, which is interesting, which is the Empress coming under Mother. This is just sounding a little weird, but I almost feel like, like the girls are just, why are they there? They're there to reproduce. And maybe and this isn't sexist, it's just what I'm feeling. It's like to the male, it almost feels like a belief, right? It's just the way it is. Well, it's just not the way it is. It's a belief. It's a mind control type of thing, and it's like keep the women pregnant, right? But there's someone outside of that. No, she's in it, but she's got this clear thinking going on, and it's almost like there's a connection outside of that where she wants to be, but because of, I don't know, I almost feel like the Hierophant is, kind of like the Emperor, you know, the ruler. And I don't mean it as in, you know, it's almost like, yes, I need to worship him. However, you know, this is not God. This is not Source, though maybe he would claim that. Boy, this is going strange. Just keep going. We have fulfillment of wishes. So we have the Nine of Cups. So definitely this person is wanting to leave this environment. You know, maybe right now she's just not feeling it. Still not sure about Egypt, though. And then we have solitude. Solitude. The Hermit. Seeking, right? Seeking the truth. Again, being raised a certain way, even it's like mind control, right? But listen, it didn't work on her. It may have worked on her for a while, but it's like before, I almost felt like she's saying like before I become pregnant. And there's a reason, because someone has turned her eye. I feel like someone outside of this community. She could even be feeling it like spiritually. You know, like, I don't know why I want to say it, like an angel saying to her, no, you know, I don't know, let's keep going. We have the light, which is the sun, which is illumination, right? So as I'm in the Hermit energy, which is seeking, right? I'm seeking within the Hermit. I'm seeking, I want to become wiser, right? I don't want to be just a number over here. I want to be wise, you know, seeking, and even if I'm seeking someone, I'm also seeking myself through here. It's very clear, because I feel like the illumination is coming over what is not such a great thing, which is a bad thing. Let's just say what it is. And over here, you know, if nothing else, it's the possibility of what can be, right, with the Nine of Cups. But I feel like this is in particular about love. And then we have Temperance, which is kind of nice. Because Temperance is all about divine timing. I always feel like when Temperance shows up, it's almost like, why can't I move my chair? It's almost like we can take a breather, right? Like we can relax for a moment. So, you know, if this is all part of a divine plan, shall we say? You know, but I feel like Temperance says, especially next to the sun, you know, when it's time for that illumination to reach you, you know, which is like the Empress giving birth to it, the timing just will be right. How do you seek this love? Now, I still remember this is past life. How is she learning to seek what it is that she wants? Well, she knows that she's got to get into that hermit mode, and that can even mean back then, like literally isolating, right? Literally leaving the compound and going into a cave, right? And learning off the land, just learning, seeking, and what it is she's seeking is being illuminated, right? Temperance all has a hand in this, so this is someone who's like following their intuition, no doubt. Okay, what do we want to bring in next? I mean, let's bring in the Cosmic Tarot. It's always good for romance, so let's bring it in. I think we should take a moment, and I think we should read. Let's do that. Let's read In Past Life, and let's read Egypt, and let's see if it can. It may just be me, who it's the one thing I can't seem to pull together. The rest of you might be like, Sandy, learn your history. This card signals a significant past life in Egypt, which relates to your present situation and question. When a negative pattern stubbornly refuses to heal, its roots are often buried in a lifetime beyond conscious memory. Fortunately, you can access and heal the issue. Like gardening, you can eliminate of the past by pulling them out by their roots. If you're drawn to Egyptian culture or travel, you're most likely to have a positive experience in your lifetime there. You may wish to explore the benefits of Egypt, to tap into ancient memories. Much of Egyptian spirituality involves astronomy and astrology. So stargazing, I don't know why I can't speak, can also help you trigger insights and recollections. On the other hand, if the thought of traveling to Egypt is frightening to you, you have negative feelings about its culture or spirituality. You may have deep-seated fears associated with your lifetime there. This is fairly common, as many traumas occurred in this land in ancient times. Working with a qualified past life therapist or a regression audio can help you release or heal old toxic energy. So I definitely kind of feel, it's funny how I'll say definitely kind of, that this is talking about the fear of, especially with phobia right next to it, right? So, it's allowing us to tie it back. Okay. There, when you look straight down from Egypt, it looks plentiful, right? It's got the Ace of Cups and it's got the Nine of Cups that go below it. You see, it doesn't matter what lifetime you're talking about. It's like they're all interactive, right? Right? What she went through, it may be something exactly like we're going through, but it's the circumstances are different, right? So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups coming over Egypt and coming over, well, the Eight of Cups is really coming over phobia. So this is emotional, right? This is someone, first of all, the Queen of Pentacles is attached to where someone's thinking of. Doesn't have to be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Can be. I feel more about it's where someone's rooted. And Eight of Cups, so I definitely feel like who's ever in this phobia energy is, part of what's going on here. Just thinking of some hardship with it, right? But there's opportunity. If someone's like, thinking someone's gone, but they're not really gone, right? But feeling that pain, right? You're definitely feeling that pain. And this may even talk about a spiritual connection after that, right? Because we move into the Hermit, and through the Hermit, there's so much illumination. And if nothing else, we walk out of it knowing with Temperance over here that everything is meant to be, and there was nothing that you couldn't handle, and from everything that you learned, right? Just keep going. You know, the girl's not looking like fearful as in, oh my god, I seen a ghost. It's more of a, I don't know, now I'm kind of feeling that she's in movement. You know, but she's thinking, you know, she's still thinking about everything that can go wrong. She's not feeling safe yet. Maybe she doesn't feel far enough away yet. She feels prepared, but with just as little as she needs. I do feel like she wants to be a little hidden. Someone could be looking for their mother. This could be talking about soulmates that are, you know, a mother and a daughter. It's crazy I'm not getting any cards. Let me put my feet on the ground. Seeing a lot of nines. 9, 9, 19. That could mean that there were some things that were unresolved, because sometimes 9, you know, is about the reflection. So that, you know, one story ends and a new one begins. It's weird, I'm not getting any cards. There's one. Nice card to have. It's a card of abundance. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, this girl is definitely, this woman, this man, whoever it is, feel like they're looking for a new start, right? They're leaving this very limited belief system, almost brainwashed, where others would be like, what are you talking about? There's something wrong here. But she seems to know better. 3 swords below that, maybe, you know, maybe it doesn't make her happy, you know, maybe I'm leaving people behind, you know, maybe for some I'm leaving a mother behind, I'm leaving, you know, a brother or sister behind, but here I am as the Empress, like I want to birth my own ideas, right? Temperance under that, saying, you know, this is you living your divine life. And I don't know. Again, we're not getting any cards, so we're going to take the Crystal Vision. It's weird, someone's outside cutting their grass. I'm much more in the country now, which, I love the country. I mean, I'm not like country folk, but, you know, there's separation between houses, and you have space outside, and privacy, and, there's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful big, magnolia tree in the front, and it's blooming, and I just can't wait for it. Okay. Look at that, we got the Ace of Pentacles. That is crazy. We have the Ace of Pentacles right next to the Ace of Pentacles. You know, it's almost like someone's saying, I'm going to go out and do something with my life. And, you know, and my goal is to, I almost feel like, is then not just to make myself abundant, but to then make perhaps my mother, my family abundant, because, you know, this is coming from bare minimum, if. And there seems to also be a very controlling factor there that, you know, maybe keeps other people there, but definitely I'm feeling, it's crazy, you know, we're not really feeling twin flame yet, but I'm feeling this strength within someone. We have Judgment. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is success. And I feel like with Judgment, the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and over the energy of Mother, I feel like this is someone's blessing. No matter what is being said here, I feel like the Mother, whatever that represents to you, I feel like it's someone's blessing, someone's belief in you. Someone who knows that you can do what you can do. And, you know, I'm still feeling like there's a little, you know, it's almost like I don't want to say fear. The phobias are fears. But I'm not feeling that so much with her. Lest I forget, she does have 3 swords to her, so, you know, although, you know, it's like this whole new world is calling to her, you know, it just kind of feels like there's the sacrifice. But there's a blessing over this. And Temperance is also like, you know, you're walking a destined path. You're doing what you're meant to do. Keep going. That type of energy. Right. Walk through the fear. Walk through the pain. Go within. Become the hermit. Understand what the hermit means, right? When I seek answers, I receive the... When I seek questions, I receive the answers, right? When I'm seeking, I receive. When I think I know it all, or, you know what I mean? It's like I have to seek it to receive it. We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands coming over love begins. That's fast movement, right? Now, that can be this person saying, yes, I'm going to do this, right? I mean, holy crap, 2 Ace of Pentacles. You know, it's more than just taking care of me. This is me being able to take care of, if nothing else, my family, but maybe even my community. You know what I mean? And it almost feels rooted because of that. Judgment is just like, you know, this is going to take, it may take everything you have, right? But it's worth it. It's worth it. And I also feel like when this person does say yes, how can they not? But when they do, you have the Eight of Wands is coming over the Ace of Cups. So this is very fast movement, right? And this is talking about the movement is what's coming in towards you, right? It's coming from the highest energy, the Ace of Cups. So, you know, I don't know how that can be bad in any way. You know, in any form that it's coming in, it's saying it's coming up the highest form. Let's keep going. We have the Ten of Wands coming over the Three of Swords. So I feel like what this is saying is this person is feeling a sense of responsibility over here. Not only is it going to hurt to leave, but there's a sense of responsibility, and it may mean that, you know, like my finances won't be there, but the dream is larger. It just is. It's bigger, right? And the support system knows that. And I don't know. Things just feel like they're going to happen fast. However, you do have the Ten of Wands over the Three Swords. This is you feeling responsible, right? For your own pain and other people's pain. But it's almost, you know, I don't know. Let's keep going. Look at this. We have the King of Pentacles now. So we had the Queen up there. Now we have the King. Some of you, maybe you're moving to some distant land. This is where your opportunity lies. You know, maybe some of you, you're connected online and you're making a move towards them. Even that, right? There's still sacrifice in changing your life for another, even if love's involved. Let's see. Boy, we had the King of Cups there too. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Hmm. You know, honestly, I feel like this King of Pentacles is, as it relates to a love story, I feel like this is someone that this person up here is looking for. Again, do I know them? I don't know. Do I know that they exist? Yes. It's almost like there's no doubt in that, right? And that's part of this journey. I feel like this King of Pentacles is part of this woman's journey. And especially with the Seven of Pentacles there too. You know, it almost tells me that like something is going to happen within a 9-month period. Right? Like if that seems like forever, well then think about that. You know, the birthing process and the development, right? You want those 9 months. Anyway, I just feel like for someone that's what it's talking about. But what it's talking about is nurturing, right? Coming from a nurturing place, but coming from a place of strength. So I feel like the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups together would represent that to a T. You know, I don't know, loyalty and someone who, you know, where I feel there's someone whose heart is wide open. Seven of Pentacles is just saying, you know, this is one of the lifetimes. This is one of the lifetimes that this journey was going to take place. And it always feels like the beginning. You know, it's funny, I'm saying somebody may connect it online, and now I'm like, well, Egypt, and we're in a past life, so there wasn't, you know, there wasn't a connection that way. That's interesting. It's been more spiritual. It could have crossed paths. You know, this is a little bit out of subject, but I feel like there's a man out there who's a little, he's not crazy that his wife is working on her own. I just feel like there's a little bit of, I mean, I feel like it's going to be fine, but I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of like, you know, shouldn't you be with me? It may be something that just in time will prove itself, and because I feel like the person who may be thinking that is probably an earth sign. I don't know, but I feel like, you know, when the proof is in the pudding, the proof is in the pudding. There's no denying it. Yeah, because I feel like it's someone who'll turn around and be like, wow, you know, you're a lot more talented than I even, like, it's crazy, right? Double abundance in your reading, no matter what. You have double abundance in your reading. You have the Nine of Pentacles in your reading. I mean, you got the Ace of Cups. You have the Nine of Cups. Your cards do not want to come out. Alright, let's go below. Look at that. We have the Nine of Cups coming over the Nine of Cups, but it's coming with the energy of strength. You know, that's kind of like saying, you know, how do you get to the Nine of Cups? Well, that's within you, right? Strength is about your past lives. It's about your higher self. It's about, you know, all your selves. You know, it's about your soul family. It's about asking the questions, and you're going to find the answers. You know, it's all there, and in the Nine of Cups, you know that. You know, it's like you don't feel alone in Nine of Cups, even though it is an independent energy, right? So, you know, it's like double abundance up here, and then double Nine of Cups. But it's through you. Where are they headed to? The Hermit, right? I'm asking the questions, I'm getting the answers, right? Here's the sun, they're being illuminated right to me. Temperance sometimes feels like I'm the one that keeps things in order, right? I'm the ones that when your free will comes up and you say, no, I'm not going to do that, then I'm the one that helps to redirect to what the next journey will be over here then, right? Again, because it's not about, am I going to make the right decision or the wrong decision? It's about, what do I want in my life? What kind of life do I want to live? You know, if I'm happy laying on a couch, I'm happy laying on a couch. There's nothing wrong with that. That's me. It's what I want. If I want to explore the world, then, you know, it's whatever. But this is someone who's saying, you know, something here just isn't adding up. And it's negatively affecting this person. Plus, they feel like some people that they love. And I just feel like life is going to change. And I feel it's fast. We have the Ten of Swords coming over the energy of the Hermit. Ten of Swords. Well, I mean, the Ten of Swords is, look what all these people have done to me, right? Look at these 10 swords in my back. But I have to be honest, like, when we go into the Hermit mode, we're asking also, because remember, we have to go through the Nine of Swords to get to the Ten of Swords. The Nine of Swords talks about this worry that we take on that is just senseless, right? It doesn't need to be there. It's unnecessary worry. Well, I don't learn that, then I move into the Ten of Cups. So I have to say, when I go into the Hermit mode, where is, you know, what swords are mine and what swords are other people? You know, if it's other people, it's like, okay, well, give me strength, help me, you know, I'm asking for help. It's there, right? What do I do? I'm not feeling the answers. Be clearer, whatever it is, but it's coming through the Hermit mode. Right above it is the Three of Swords, right? Why did I have to suffer? You know, I don't know if questions like that are answered. It's, I don't know. But I know when you figure out your purpose, you know, I don't know. I shouldn't use that purpose, because even purpose is just existing. Alright, anyway. So we have the Nine of Wands, which is, past life energy, right? This type of energy may be something that has followed you because there wasn't a resolution to it, right? It wasn't closed. It wasn't reflected upon enough, right? This is the saying, was there enough focus upon it? True focus, though, coming over the Hermit, right? True focus over it. And I feel like it's a past life issue. But in this lifetime, you have the sun here, right? So that's very clear illumination. So anything I'm seeking that I need to close, it's like karma in a way. Maybe something's going wrong in this lifetime. Almost like this is giving me a chance to go back and shut that door. Right? Shut that door, and I shut that door. Well, that shuts the next story, right? It's a dominoes effect, and look at that. Hello, Two of Cups. Also, touching the sun. And Temperance. So, I don't know. Twin flame, soulmate, whatever you want to call it. It just seems kind of meant to be. It's following a very egotistical type of energy that turns into a it's almost like that was the trigger to get this person to turn a different direction, right? And maybe think, is there something more out there? Is there something more to me? All of that. Even though there's sacrifice involved, right? It still feels like, it's definitely was a seed of intention. It's a dream. But when I say a hope and a dream, I mean like your soul's dream. Let's keep going. Look at that. Come on. The Ace of Cups. So, and what follows it? The Knight of Cups. Who is the Knight of Cups? He is the one who delivers the Ace of Cups. Who's he delivering it to? You, within the Two of Cups. So this is an opportunity to shut a door. This is an opportunity to tell you that sometimes these karmic people that you choose in this lifetime, that you may think are everything, but your soul knows they're not. It's telling you, there's great love stories to be had, but that they don't have to be had. But holy crap, right? Look at this. This is just, I'm sorry, 2 aces of pentacles. We have 2 aces of cups. We have 2 nines of cups. We have everything. And then we have the sun that's illuminating it to us also. That is that's the blessing, right? That's the blessing. Like see each part of it and how it connects and what it triggers, and at that point put you at a crossroad and put you at a place where you make a decision, right? This is how you are becoming who you are. It's through your decision making. It's not that it's right or it's wrong, but maybe it is where your vibration goes. I don't know. However, here's the sun. And I think that is where I should leave the reading, because I think, if the doors are closed, then things are going to become much clearer. I just feel like you're all going to have your own interpretation of it, and I should just leave it there. I think what was needed to be said was said. I love you guys. Thank you. I have no clue if to call this a past life, a continuation of a past life. I don't know. There's so many things, but abundance is one of them, right? It's your abilities. And let me tell you something. April's readings have been all about people finding their true abilities. And these are abilities that some don't even know they have, right? They don't even know they have. And maybe if something didn't trigger them over here, they never would have gone down that path to find it, right? And then you find it, and it's like, okay, wow. So this is life. This is what it's about, right? You have the Two of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups. I love you guys so much. Yeah. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.